Skipped sneakers, bought stocks.
Yeah, niggas know they need to stop. I'm standing at the top.
What's going on, y'all, man? I hope everyone is well. You see by the title, this is a new series that I have honestly been waiting to do. And today's the day, man. May is the day, May 1st, right? No more excuses. Skipped sneakers, bought stocks. As you guys know, I have been buying sneakers for the course of 15 plus years, man. Buying, selling, reselling. And even now with the prices of some of these shoes, I've had to pass on a retail of $250. And I'm just kind of like, you know what I could do with that $250? You know what that $250 could provide me down the line? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't I build a dividend portfolio that can essentially pay for those shoes, right? It's no longer just a flex for the weekend. It's a lifetime flex. Now in this series, I want to teach you how to invest. We hear constantly about, oh, you need to invest. Right now is the best time to invest, but no one gives you clear direction. Everyone wants to charge you for these courses. I just want to give out free information and learn with you guys and teach you what I'm learning. I'm obviously by no means a CPA or financial advisor. I'm literally just a dude with a dollar and a dream and hoping to just influence you in a positive direction. There's so many YouTubers that I've met throughout all the years that have said, oh, Mike, man, I used to watch you, and they're way bigger than me now, right? But to know that I inspired them to start creating, I hope I can do the same for you with investing as well as holding myself accountable, right? A lot of people don't think about this, but we're constantly getting older. You don't want to think about the 40-year-old version of yourself or the 50-year-old version, but you need to start now. The 20-year-old version of you needs to be worried about the 30-year-old version of you. The 30-year-old version needs to be worried about the 40-year-old version of you, vice versa. If you're 70, you need to look out for 80-year-old you. And the more you do that, I think the closer we all get to winning this game of life. This is one of those series that I wish I would have done 10 years ago. And that's just investing in general, right? You wish you would have started yesterday, but today's the perfect day to get started. I think I even realized for myself, I was constantly trying to hit this home run, right? I thought, oh, by 25, I'm gonna touch a milli for sure. I'm gonna touch a milli. And then I'll start investing. By 28, oh no, I'll get there. You're swinging for these home runs and they never come. When in reality, you could have just been brick by brick building this mansion. But the nice thing is that it's never too late to start building. A quote I heard is, we often need to be reminded more than we need to be taught. And that's all I want this series to be for us. So before I dive into what I'm doing exactly, let's just get into the action steps that you can do to start getting invested. You missed that on the phone posits. Don't be sad, man. You got money to invest that'll hopefully down the line buy you 10 phone posits. So first and foremost, you want to choose a strategy. Now for me, I'm going with simple, low cost index funds and ETFs. That's going to be my strategy. Some people like to put on more risk tolerance. I'm not interested in that. I'm literally building this brick by brick. Once you have that in mind, you want to start opening a brokerage. I personally use Charles Schwab, but there's tons of other brokerages that you can open. A lot of people like to use Robinhood because the interface, there's Fidelity, there's Vanguard, there's Webull. I'll put links down below if you guys want to check any of those out. But you go there and you just open a brokerage account. Then of course we want to fund it, put some money in there, and eventually we'll get down the line where we just automate it and we don't even have to worry about it. This is all about focusing on the long term. You're not going to get rich overnight. There's no instant gratification to this. Again, like I said, you're just looking out for the 40-year-old version of you. 30-year-old Mike, I ain't gonna benefit from this right now. But when I'm sitting on a beach in Jamaica and my whole trip is paid for my dividends, I'm gonna come back to this video. And lastly, just buy and hold. Obviously, we know the market is really shaky right now, but the people who are winning are just constantly buying. All right, now let's get into what I'm doing. I wanted this to be very simple for you guys in terms of, whoa, Mike, I don't have the money to invest. And I don't wanna like generally say everyone has $100 because it's not true at all. But even if you can just start with $50, you could really start as low as $26 a week, a month, whatever you choose. Just start. So you guys can see I funded this account here brick by brick with $1,000. Now, each episode that I'm gonna do here, we're gonna shoot for $100 investment. I plan on doing this weekly. Now I'm hoping this dividend portfolio will eventually pay all of my bills. In reality, being retired is just a mathematical equation. It doesn't have to be a certain age. There's other accounts that we can talk about like a Roth, or maybe you have a 401k. That's for you down the line. That's for the 60-plus-year-old version of yourself. Building a dividend portfolio, having your money work for you is just in a regular brokerage account, and that's what I'm doing. We're just starting this one with $1,000. Today's May 1st, 2025. Let's see where we can get in 10 years. And that's the mentality you gotta have for this. So my foundation is gonna be SCHD. This is Schwab's ETF. And basically it's like owning America's best paying dividends. Like we're talking all the big dogs, your Pepsi, Verizon, Home Depot, all that good stuff. They've constantly been growing and paying out dividends for years. And this is honestly going to be the backbone of my portfolio. This is really what I would personally call my foundation. Another holding that I'm going to be trying to buy is VTI. This is another ETF, which essentially gives me a slice of the entire stock market in the US, all within one fund. And this is what I mean by low cost index and ETFs, because it's the safe bet, right? It's not fast by any means, but it is safe, low risk. And then in terms of like global exposure, we're looking at the whole world. I'm going to go with VT. This gives me the stocks from obviously the world, Europe, Asia, other different emerging markets. Again, not much stress to me. Realistically, with my approach, I'm not trying to beat the market. I'm just trying to brick by brick, guys. Everything. Consistency is key. Investing, fitness, any goals you have. You want to be a YouTuber, you want this specific job. It all takes consistency, right? And then a real emphasis, this is going to be a smaller slice of my portfolio, but this is kind of like my quick growth, I guess you could say. And that's going to be called VYM. This solely focuses on all the highest paying companies in terms of the dividend. And with all these, I'm not right away gonna make millions of dollars. You could look at it like this. You put $1,000 into a portfolio and you might get $23 out of that. $2,000, $40+. You know what I'm saying? It is a slow grind. And one brick at a time, there's no hype, just simple results. So starting out the week with $100, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy SCHD. I'm gonna buy 4 shares. Currently they're sitting around $25.78. If I buy 4, it'll probably run me around $103. And just to run through the other stocks that I talked about, VTI, for example, right now, 1 share is around $275. VT is sitting around $117 per share, and VYM is sitting around $124 per share. So it'll be cool to see, 10 years from now, where these stocks are sitting or how they've grown, or if I just lost all my money, I don't know. And the process is really that simple, guys. And don't get it twisted, man. You can buy sneakers and still invest. I'm not by any means saying, oh, bro, stop the sneakers. We love the shoes around here, bro. Stop playing. But I'm just telling you, man, get started. This is one thing that I'm telling you, you just won't regret. And I really want to end this with one of the biggest points of people saying to themselves, well, I'm in debt. I have credit card debt, student loan debt, a car payment. Should I still invest? And this is what I want to tell you, man. The one thing about debt, this is coming from someone who was dying, right? Literally swarmed to death. Paying off your debt is 100% guaranteed to benefit you. Everything else isn't. Investing isn't 100%. There's no guaranteed on returns. But with you paying off all your debt, you're 100% guaranteed to save money. So it's up to you to decide what you want to do. Start looking out for the future version of yourself. He's going to thank you. Let me know if you guys have any questions, or if you want me to do a full breakdown of kind of all the things you should try to have in order before you even start investing. I'm so geeked to have this series going, but I'll catch you on the next one. Run it.
Hands in the air now.
Sneaker life. Hey, hey.